Chandragupta Maurya we will see. So a short note like introduction of Chandragupta Maurya, and further new lectures will be coming about the Mauryas and the Megasthenes and about Patliputra and Ashoka. These all are uploaded on my channel. You can go through it. So the Chandragupta Maurya as the Maurya dynasty. Maurya dynasty was founded by him. That Maurya dynasty was founded by Chandragupta Maurya, who seems to have belonged to an ordinary family. That he was from an ordinary family, but there is no record for it, but he seems to be have belonged to a ordinary family. According to the Brahminical tradition, he was born of Mura, a Shudra woman in the court of Nandas. As you can go through Maurya, I am forgetting the place name. What? So many videos I have prepared, so I am forgetting some things. About the Magad kingdom. Okay, so where you will find the Mahapadma Nanda. So I have uploaded the video lecture now in this also, so you can go through it. So according to the Brahminical tradition, he was born from Mura, a Shudra woman. That is tradition, not society. Tradition. He was born of Mura, a Shudra woman in the court of the Nandas. Okay, and he took the advantage of Nandas. He took the advantage of the Nandas in his last days, in the last days of their rule, and with the help of Chanakya was it was a story like Chanakya was humiliated by Nanda once. So with the help of Chanakya, who is known as Kautilya, he overthrew the Nandas and established the rule of the Maurya dynasty. Okay, and Chandragupta liberated the northwestern India from the thraldom of Seleucus, who ruled over the area west of the Indus. So Chandragupta also, after this establishment of rule, Chandragupta liberated northwestern India from the thraldom of Seleucus, who ruled over the area west of the Indus. And in the war with Greek viceroy, Chandragupta seems to have emerged victorious. Like when in the war of Greek viceroy, Chandragupta was victorious. Like whatever the things, the main power with him was Chanakya, who was giving the idea. So he was the most cunning person, intelligent person. Okay. So, and after this, in the war of, he seems to be victorious. Eventually, then peace treaty taken place. So eventually, peace was concluded between the two, and in return for 500 elephants, a peace treaty, like he gave the 5 elephants, were like they were the first who started the fighting with the elephant. So Seleucus, he gave 500 elephant, and Seleucus gave him not and in turn, like, equally peace treaty happened, and in turn they gave the Seleucus gave the 500 elephant, and he gave not sorry and like they Chandragupta provided 500 elephants, and Seleucus gave him his daughter, but also eastern Afghanistan, Baluchistan, and the area west of the Indus. And they were they were getting elephant from the eastern part of the country. From there they were getting the elephant and training. They were the first one who introduced elephant in the war. So after that, Chandragupta built up a vast empire which included not only in Bihar and also substantial part of Odisha and Bengal, but also western and northwestern. That Magadhan were the first who used the elephant at that time, and similarly Chandragupta continued it, and now he expanded his throne. Earlier Magadhan were does not have a control in the northwestern part, and there were lack of unity. I have already talked in those video lecture. So now they are expanding their territory to the western and the northwestern area. Okay, so India and the Deccan, that is the middle part. So aside from Kerala, Tamil Nadu and parts of northeastern India, the Mauryan ruled over virtually the entire subcontinent. Almost all the continent was there, beside that Kerala and Tamil Nadu part, and the northeastern, some part of the northeastern was not under him. Beside this, he ruled over the continent, over whole the continent. And the last, the Mauryas also conquered the republicans or Samghas, which Kautilya considered, that is Chanakya considered, obstacle to the growth of empire. So this was the story of that only Chandragupta Maurya. After this, we will see how the administration was it, because without the good or a strong administration, you can't control this vast empire. So how this was maintained, in what manner he was controlling it, we will see it in next lecture, the next video. Okay.